Hello, I am Tanner. It's about 8:54 in the morning on the 9th of September 2020. So I just wanted to, I guess, kind of make an introductory little greeting or hello and just kind of get myself back into the habit of making videos like this. Really not with a lot of intentions for necessarily other people, maybe not even a whole lot of intentions for myself. I just have some things on my mind and I'd like to get them down. I practice journaling, and that's very nice to externalize that way, but this way I have seen benefits before, so I'd like to do it again. Recently in life, I have left a workplace, which was a rehab facility that I worked at for 2.5 years. Before that, I was addicted to heroin and opiates for about, the better part of a decade, from 2007, 8 to 2018, 2017. So that brought a lot of complications. I've had different levels of success in my life, some in small degrees, some in big degrees. But the last 2 years working at the rehab facility, which is in a very remote location, it brought a whole lot of really good self-reflection. It brought a whole lot of reward working with people. It brought a lot of time to really get back to basics and think about what was actually important to me and why maybe I've had missteps throughout my life, what kind of things have led to me feeling different types of ways about myself, to where, from my perspective and what I have seen from myself, I tried to find some sort of coping mechanism and I guess avoid responsibility. And that was drugs for a really long time for me. So I guess I have had what people might call in the last year and a half, 2 years, an enlightenment or an awakening, or like epiphanies and realizations about myself and what life means to me and what existence means to me and all the different facets of reality and society. And without this, I guess I don't think that I would be able to have maybe the confidences and the securities in what I feel about life now. Things that I thought were really important and the only way to feel good about myself, success, society accepted success, constraints with expectations from, social circles or family or, career or job or money or time. I really had to put these things in perspective and realize what these things actually meant to me and actually are in the grand scheme. And, I guess once I have done that, then I've been able to approach things at a much more level-headed and a much more peaceful and inner peace state of mind and presence. So, by no means do I want to share this, with myself or with others as, hey, this is what you have to do. You need to do these things. I'm not, saying that anybody needs to live the way that I do or think the way that I live. That's the beauty of life. Everybody is different and changing and having different, ways of approaching life and things. And to each their own. I wholeheartedly agree with that. But if something that I can say and something that I can reflect on and externalize and share, and even just for myself, if that can be beneficial for myself to say out loud or for somebody else, all the better. I'm hoping that I'm not the only one who thinks the way that I do, because I think about things, pretty extremely. Okay, so I left that place. I'm looking for a job now. it's hard for me to play the social game, especially with the kind of, awakening or enlightenment that I have had. But I also know that because I can compartmentalize and realize that the social game is just a game, and it doesn't make who I am, and it doesn't mean that if I fall down or fail or don't succeed in certain areas that is what is me. Well, then I can probably approach the game a little bit more calmly, a little bit more like, all right, well, even if I don't prosper here, things are still going to be okay. I'm still going to be alive. I'm still going to be breathing. I'm still going to have, whatever kind of things that I have in place that make me feel better about who I am there. The other stuff is just kind of surplus. The other stuff is just kind of means to an end, depending on what comes in the future. Okay, well, I don't know who you are, and I don't know if you cared to listen, and that's okay with me. Whoever anybody is out there, I got love for everybody. So maybe you'll hear from me again, or maybe you won't. Until then, I'll be unemployed for a little while. See ya.